Okay, cool. So I'm actually doing this video right now. I'm testing out my little webcam on my laptop. Now, there's two things that you need to do to actually be successful in this. If you want to kick ass, you need two things. You need to approach, and you've got to close, right? So once you get the close, which is really pretty simple because all you have to do is get them to come in, schedule a time for them to work out with you or do a training program with you, and then close them at the end of after they're already feeling amazing because of your training and your workout. It's a pretty simple close. But the main thing you need to do is get over any kind of anxiety you have when closing, when approaching, when doing any of this stuff. A lot of times what I do is I'll have some of my salespeople go out, and hopefully they're single, right? Because then this works, is I actually have them try to pick up a woman and just get a telephone number. Now, whether they get the number or whether they don't get the number is kind of irrelevant because the point isn't to actually try and, close the girl type in this situation. The whole point is that they get out of their own heads and stop slowing themselves down. So a lot of things that mess people up is they take longer than 3 seconds to actually go ahead and do something. So if you see somebody that, for example, you want to hand a flyer to, and it's like 6 people, maybe it's 6 girls, maybe it's 3 girls and 3 guys with their boyfriends, whatever the intimidation factor is in your mind, you have 3 seconds to fucking man up or woman up and go approach those people. If you don't do it in those 3 seconds, you're going to go ahead, get in your own head, talk about why they probably won't need this, and you won't do it. So it's not productive. You've got to approach. You have to approach at least 20 people every single day if you really want to start kicking ass. If you can't do 20 people a day, you should probably just go beg on a street corner because you have to be so driven that you can approach 20 people every single day and close them on a flyer. It's not difficult. You can go to McDonald's and go inside and talk to 20 people who are ordering their Big Macs and say, hey, after you eat that Big Mac, come check out our gym so we can show you how to burn it off. Smile, here's a flyer. I've done it before. It works. All you've got to do is get the numbers. You have to approach. Doesn't matter who you're approaching right now because you're handing out a flyer, to be honest. If it's an old lady, you can say, hey, I'm sure you have some grandkids or some kids or something like that you might want to give them a really cool a free week of training as a gift to. Here, bring them over, and we're going to hook them up with a free week of training. Whatever it is, be able to pitch anybody because that's the fastest way you're going to get 40 to 50 people to close in your school. The fastest way is by going out there and getting them yourself. So you need 2 things. What are they? You need to approach and you need to close. When you're approaching people, you're closing them on an appointment, and when they come in for the appointment, you're closing them to become a member and to become a person of your gym. So hopefully that helps you out. Make sure you're doing these drills. Make sure you're going over this script, but also make sure you're approaching people. For every hour of study, you should have 3 hours of kicking ass. And you can take 20 numbers and get 20 people within 30 minutes because I've done it in 25, and I've done it with my girlfriend. So bring your wives, bring your girlfriends, whatever it is. Be fully committed, fully invested, fully in it. If you're in this with your team, then you're in it with your team, and everybody should go out and everybody should fuck shit up and get those numbers. Have a competition with yourself and do 20 numbers. The people who get 20 numbers wins something. But here's a game that we actually played. We call it a go game. So if you don't approach somebody within the first 3 seconds of seeing them, you have to do 20 push-ups right there on the spot. I don't care where it is. It could be in the middle of the street and you get run over. You should have fucking approached, right? Right. So what's going to help is have your buddies, have all these people that are working with you and doing this stuff, your teammates, and as soon as, let's say I'm with Benji and I'm the assistant, Benji tells me, hey, Carlos, go. And he's going to point to like 4 people, and I've got to go within 3 seconds. And if he counts 1, 2, 3, and I'm still here and I'm not running over there, I got to do 20 push-ups right there on the spot. Done. And then I still have to go fucking approach, so it sucks. So you may as well fucking approach. So keep that in mind, guys. Hope this helps. Keep kicking ass. Talk to you soon.